Hey everybody, it's Pam, and I know last week when we painted, I said that this Monday we wouldn't be meeting together live. I wouldn't do a live, but I would tape something and show you. So I've got a bunch of our flowers here, and I was gonna just leave them yellow. And thinking, nah, I want some more color. So I just thought I'd show you what I was gonna do, and I wonder how many of you have made some. And this one I cut out and I put some more sparkly on it. And I don't know, let's just be whimsical. I think that's the word I'm trying to think of. So I just wanted to try a bunch of different glitter colors and see how they turn out. Okay? So what I did is I cut the bottle, and I snipped down, and then I trimmed over to make some petals. Okay? So we're going to be doing this in stages, and I'll probably do another video during the week, because what I'd like to put inside is some buttons for the centers. Let me show you a couple that I did do, and so you get an idea, okay? And I even put this one already on a stick, okay? So this one's on, I had some small dowel rods, and then I mounted. So this one is this flower. And I painted a button, dabbed a little something in there, and glued it in there. Okay? And then I glued the stick. And I'm going to probably add some leaves and maybe something here to make it look really good. Some floral tape or something like that. And I'll post them at the end. I mean, not today, but another one. And then this is another one I did. There. And I just put a button in the middle. And I bent the edges to look like petals. And then I found these leaves at the dollar store. And I painted them. So those are some ideas. But I just wanted to hop on. And I'd love for you to show me what you've done. And do you remember how we did these to make a tree the one week? I'm thinking after I paint this, these might look really cool as blossoms. So, just stay tuned. But I was just going to show you what I was going to do, but I can't wait to see what you guys do. Okay? So this one I put some pink glitter paint in, and we're not going to know really till tomorrow after this really dries how much the glitter shows up. Okay? And that's why I'm just popping on, and we're going to see how these turn out. And then we'll go from there. But I just thought I'd hop on and do a little painting with you. And I got my paintbrush. There it is. Got my paintbrush. Okay. So let's do some purple in this one. And then I'm going to leave this one. I'm not sure what I want to do with them. I think I'd work on these. So maybe these will be the blossoms on that little tree. Okay. That would be really good to work on. Okay, nice. Wait a minute. Let's switch gears. This one already has some green, so let's use some of this turquoise glitter. Okay, and I'm going to put a little of my paint in my bowl. And I'll have to put a post on the thing to see what kind of paint you guys were using and what you used to make them. Who made flowers, if they put it on a little tree or just... You know what, I've made these into little ornaments on I have a tree that I decorate for different seasons. And so this would be good for my spring if I have extras after I really want to try on that tree. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to put this paint. Now this is glitter paint. So I probably do more dabbing, than paint because it seems to pick it up. So I find that dabbing it works really well. And sometimes you're going to have to wait and let it dry and then put another coat on if you want more. I'm just really curious tomorrow to see how much it glitters. Okay? And you could even turn it over and do some more. Now I did paint on the back a little bit to look like the back of a flower where I'm going to put my stem or not sure what. Okay? So that's the blue. Let me clean my brush. Let's do a purple one. Shaking up the paint. And I'm just going to put it in here with the blue a little bit. You really don't need a lot at all. I'm finding out. Okay, so let's do this one purple. Everybody having, hope when you see this, hope everybody had a good weekend. And we'll have to hear what everybody tells us about the eclipse. So it doesn't take much paint. Pam has to learn not to put so much on. You know, we're going to get a piece of paper out, I think, and put all these different colors on it. That'll be a good background for something. Okay, so there's our purple. Okay, didn't get much over there. Okay, what color should we do next? Okay, we have a pink one, we have a purple one, we have a blue one, we have some yellow, and we have this champagne. Let's see if it does anything different. I think we'll just stick with these colors because these are the ones that I grabbed. I probably have other glitter paint, but I'm not sure which colors I have. Okay, let's do this small one. And remember, if you're having a hard time holding on to it, we can put built up handles on them, a strap, a whole bunch of different ways. That's what I'm thinking, if anybody would be interested in maybe a group to figure out how caregivers and everybody can help facilitate participation. So let me know. Maybe by the summer might be a good time to get something like that started. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. That one might just be more sparkly. I don't know, should I go see if there's another? I don't know. Let's just do these. Let's do, how about the gold? I got this gold. I think that's, and we'll put more yellow. That's what we'll do. Okay, got this gold. And it just might look more what it is, but you never know. It'll be a surprise. But multiple coats will make it more sparkly. We can even paint our little tree here. Okay. One more. But just some more yellow. You know what else you could do is you could just pour it, not even in the dish. You pour it right into the flower. Since that's where we're painting and we're just using the one color. So see, I just put it in there. Just use up that paint inside your flower. Now if you don't like the shape after it's dried, you can always trim. That's what I did on this one. I had it looking like this, but now I rounded the edges. Okay, so forgetting it's better to pounce. That's what I have found. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have to see if we can come up with one more. I don't have one painted, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see, maybe only 4 or 5 will fit on the tree. I don't know. Okay, You know, I have some green paint right here. Should we get the tree started? Our little tree branch. Cut this off. You know what? Let's get a different box. Just moving things around a bit. Make sure you put the tops back on the paint. What do you think happens, guys? It kind of dries out, doesn't it? There. Okay. So, let's do this green. Just to get a good coat on here to see what it'll do. Okay. Let's get our paintbrush. See this pink when it dries, it's really looking pretty pink. Looks pretty cool with the yellow behind it. Alright, so, you know, this is just a simple thing somebody could do, and they could even just use like a pounce brush. Actually, they could put put a glove on, put your finger in the paint, and rub it on. That would be fun. That would be good for some of our friends. And you could even leave it in here and they could paint. I'm just lifting it up just because I did. There's no reason. Just because I thought for me that was easier to hold. But for several others it could be different. Okay. So tonight we're just getting a good coat of paint on everything. And then, you know, maybe after the eclipse I'll come back on and I'll show you, or I'll post tomorrow, what they look like dry. And we can decide what's next. This is looking pretty good. I like this green. This is called Hauser Light Green. Somebody had recommended this a while back in some group I was in, and there's a light and a dark. And it's just a nice tone because it's not that bright green, which I really like. I like this green. I gotta get this handle. Maybe I should have put some gloves on, but I need some more paint. Fill it back up, not too much, because we don't have a lot that we need painted. We just have this one spot. Now you could do all the edges if you wanted. I'm not going to worry about those. And then you could decide after it dries if you want to do the back, depending on what you're going to do with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I just thought it'd be really fun to see how those flowers look on it. So yeah, there's that. You know, I'm really excited to make these whimsical, and maybe put dots. You know, to make dots, you could either use the end of a eraser or the tip of a pencil and dipped in paint and then dot it on. But I'm going to wait till this dries to really decorate them. Okay? So let me put this back in my water. And you know what? Let's use up this paint. I'm gonna get a piece of paper that we've already done some on. Let's see what we got here. I'm just looking. You know, we could take some of these old papers and maybe make them sparkle a bit. Okay, let me see what I got here. Okay, we could do the back of this one. Let's see if there's white ones. Let's see. These are birthday pages that I didn't use in a journal, and might be kind of fun to paint those and add a little sparkle. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's do these. And we're just going to scrape the paint on. That's all we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with the green. And I'm just going to wipe it off. Because these will just become something else. You could just use these for embellishments. Remember how we cut out shapes sometimes? And rather than go grabbing another sheet of paper, use up scraps we have. Especially since we had all that paint. All right, we might not only need a couple papers. We might not need all three. So let's grab, we have a lot of this blue glitter paint. Might need to put that on all of them. We can add, kind of looks good together, doesn't it? Yeah. Be a fun paper in our journals. Putting more embellishments on them in different colors. We can dry this, but I think I'm just going to let them dry naturally today. Okay, there's that one. Let's do this one. Should we do some pink? Ooh, if you mix them up, multicolored. Yeah, we don't have as much paint extra as I thought. I think we won't need that other paper. So this is just one good way to use up extra paint. Okay, and put it on there, and you could even just keep this and use it several times till it has a good background that you like. Some people call this the messy layer. It's just got a bunch of stuff all over it. And then it turns into something beautiful. All right. So this is just a quick little video tonight that you'll see tomorrow or on Make It Monday. I'm not used to taping them beforehand. Okay, so we have these two that we're going to let dry, and then we have our flowers that are drying. So we'll have to see what they look like when they're all dried. Okay, a little whimsy. That's what we're calling them, whimsical. All right. Okay, guys. You have a good day, okay? And we will chat later in the week. Okay? Bye, friends.